Coach Howard here with Howard Elite Basketball. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make layups over taller defenders. Let's go. Alright, so today I got a good one for you guys. I'm going to be showing you how to make layups over taller defenders. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you want to know anything talking about basketball, all you have to do is check my channel. I'm pretty sure I have a video on something you have a question about. If I don't have a video on something you have a question about, just leave a comment below. I'll try to get back to you. Laying up over taller defenders have been giving some of you guys a problem. So today we're going to fix that problem. First thing we got to talk about is whenever you're going against a taller defender, you have to be confident in what you're doing. Don't come in here with that scared business or your percentage of making that layup is going to go down. What I mean by coming into a layup scared is a lot of you guys, you go up for your layup, and if you see somebody taller, you go into this motion where you change your shot in the air or you try to throw up some crazy layup. As soon as you get into that motion of changing your shot or falling back or being scared of the defender, your percentage drops tremendously. The chance of you making that layup goes down a whole bunch. So first off, you have to come into the paint strong. You have to come into there confident. Also, another thing you need to think about before we get into some layups that's going to help you. I had a coach in 8th grade that told me the best people that attack the basket are people not that absorb contact, but people that initiate the contact, the player that creates the contact. Because when you create the contact with the defender, it shows that you're coming in there strong, but also you're going to draw a foul or you're going to make the layup. Don't go in there changing up your shot. Initiate that contact, stay confident, and make the layup. So with that being said, we're going to get started with the 3 layups that's going to help us score over taller defenders. All right, so the first layup we're going to talk about is the contact layup. This is just basically you doing a normal layup, but I'm going to be teaching you how to initiate the contact. Now, what you want to do is you want to go hard into the paint. If you see a taller defender in there, you want to make sure you understand and you know that you're preparing yourself to go straight into that defender, okay? So what you do is you jump up for a normal layup, but once you jump up, you want to protect the ball. So if you're on the right side, you put the ball out on your right side so you can protect the ball from the defender. You'll be in between the ball and the defender so that you can protect the ball, and if they do get to the ball, it's normally going to be a foul. So basically what you're doing is you're going up strong for the layup, protect the ball. So once you feel that person's body hit you or you feel them bump you, while you're in the air, you face the basket and do a normal layup, because the contact is going to back them off of you a little bit once you guys initiate that contact, and it's going to give you space to just face the rim and make the easy layup. All right, so the next move I'm going to be showing you that's going to help you make layups over defenders is the floater. A lot of you guys comment, Coach, show me how to do a floater. And I'm glad that you commented that, because a lot of kids in games, and I've been having a problem with this with the boys team a little bit, they throw floaters up, but they haven't really practiced it. And when you throw up a floater that you haven't really practiced, it's either not going to make or it's going to look really bad. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make a floater. This is a great move to use over taller defenders, but you have to know how to do it. So the first step to a floater is you have to remember it's almost like a jump shot, as far as you have to have your elbow lined up with the rim just like a jump shot. Your offhand should still be on the ball until you release it just like a jump shot. The only difference is when you do shoot, it is a one-handed shot, okay? Now you still follow through just like a jump shot and everything just like a jump shot, but you're putting a whole lot of arc on it, and you have to practice it a lot more than a jump shot so that you can make it in games. Also, the gather is really important to a floater. When you're gathering, you normally jumping off of 1 foot when you do a floater. Floaters aren't usually 2-foot shots, but you can do them off of 2 feet as well. It's just like a layup. You go right, left, gather, and shoot. When I gather the ball, when I do a floater, I like to slap the ball to make sure I got a firm grip on it. All right, so I bring it from my left hand to my right hand, I slap it, and then I make sure my elbow is straight, give a high arc, follow through, flick my wrist just like a jump shot. All right, so the last and final layup I'm going to show you, and I'm surprised a lot of kids don't use it. Well, some do, but I don't think enough use it, especially at the middle school or high school level when the shot blockers aren't as disciplined. The last way is called the hop step. Now, the reason why we do a hop step is to get those crazy shot blockers, those undisciplined shot blockers, to leave their feet early. Okay, especially at the middle school and high school level, the hop step is a perfect move to lay up over taller defenders. So basically, all you're doing is you're doing a hop step, maybe a little head fake. You can either, and once you do a hop step, that's the thing about it. As far as the footwork, after you do a hop step, you have more options what you can do with your footwork. As far as you can pivot, reverse pivot, pump fake, a lot of different other things to throw the defender off, okay? So what you wanna make sure you do when you hop step is make sure you land on both feet. And then from there, you can throw a pump fake, you can step through with your pivot, you can reverse pivot. All of these options will help you lay it up over that taller defender, especially those shot blockers that doesn't have a lot of discipline, that like to jump and try to block every single shot. Hop step should help you get past them a lot easier.